What is good, credit people, and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Bob Lamb, exposing every rapper for everything they do possible, like Cardi with Iggy. She's going off, but I don't even want to get into that anymore because it's just too much information put out on the internet. I don't want to be responsible for exposing Cardi for all the heinous things that he's apparently doing to her, smashing hella hoes. But bro, we knew he was doing that. He literally rapped about it, and now Iggy's like, oh no, he's loyal. But anyway, we're not here to talk about Cardi. Maybe later in another video, but not on that situation. For today, we're talking about Kid Buu and Lil Uzi Vert. And that Lil Uzi Vert, quite frankly, exposed the fuck out of Kid Buu on Twitter last night, all with the might of some Twitter fingers and the help of course, his boy Bob. Not me though, the glove Bob. Because your boy Bob Lamb don't wear no glove, if you know what I mean. So without further ado, Lil Uzi Vert exposes Kid Buu. Let's talk about it.
Shout out my boy Bob, man.
Okay, so if you haven't really kept up with Lil Uzi Vert's Twitter in the past month or so, I want to say, he has created this new character named Bob, who is basically this menace to society that is pretty much just his hand with a glove on it that wears Prada glasses and been selling bricks since 1976, even though he's 16 years old. So that doesn't really make sense because he wasn't born until like the 2000s era. But aside from all the illogical drama, essentially the significance of this Bob character in this video is that basically fans replied to Uzi talking about Bob on Twitter, and then he quote tweets sharing more information about this specific character Bob. However, instead of a fan, or maybe Kid Buu is a fan of Uzi, I mean, what other rapper isn't? Everyone thinks he's the GOAT basically, or at least I would think so. Kid Buu replies under one of his Bob tweets and says specifically, Bob told me you invited everybody on the block to your show, but you said to leave me behind. What'd I do? So maybe this is actually a specific instance that Lil Uzi Vert and Kid Buu actually had with an altercation or something where Uzi didn't want Kid Buu to come to an after party at a show or something. I have no idea, because Lil Uzi responded to this, exposing Kid Buu, like I said in the intro, specifically stating, Bob said, why'd you try to steal Nav's song? And obviously Nav and Uzi are boys because they're both, you know, part of the EXO clique. I know Uzi's not really part of it, but Nav is signed to EXO and Uzi chills with them, even has an EXO chain, and Uzi actually has a few collabs with Nav in the first place. But not gonna lie, Uzi was cold, bro. He gave Kid Buu that Lil Xan treatment, essentially just curving the hell out of him publicly. Kid Buu going down bad, and if you're watching this, Kid Buu, I'm sorry, but I can't condone this behavior, especially because he has proof in that the Dead Roses song that you released apparently in February of 2018 is a copy and paste of Uzi and Nav's song, because Uzi was a feature on the specific song that he's talking about called Wanted You, a song that I know a lot of y'all know, and that was released in November of 2017. So the timestamps line up. If you take the flow from Dead Roses, which released in 2018, and compare them to the 2017 release of Wanted You, it sounds the exact same. Honestly, I think that a new listener would probably think it was Nav and potentially the same song. Check it out right now.
All this ice, I need a freezer. Whip it up, back beater. Ain't no heart up on my shoulder. Ooh, dead that hoe like roses. Ooh.
But anyway, to continue, Kid Buu responds because I guess he wasn't having that. He didn't want Uzi to flame him publicly. He wanted to come back, potentially win back all of the clout or something, I don't know. And Kid Buu says, me and Cash Up cleared up that misunderstanding long time ago. And if you don't know who Cash Up is, it's Cash XO, who's one of the talent managers and executive at the EXO label with The Weeknd. So of course, if someone stole Nav's song, he would be the one that represents them and hits them up and says, yo, what the fuck you doing stealing our music, bruh? I'm sure there are even songwriting complications to be had as well, in that Nav probably owns a percentage of Kid Buu's song if Cash XO actually contacted Kid Buu. But then Uzi responds to Kid Buu saying, hey, don't tell me. Call Bob, because I mean, Bob was the one that exposed Kid Buu, not Uzi. Uzi don't care about the song at all. He was just a feature. He got his feature money and got out. Get your clout and get out. What mantra do we always talk about? But Bob with the shits, I guess, he's trying to sell hella bricks, and he can't do that if Kid Buu out here stealing everybody's cocaine. But by the end of the night, Uzi deletes his tweets, and Kid Buu actually calls him out, posted on his Instagram story with a screenshot of Uzi's tweet saying, yeah, you deleted it because you know it ain't true, at Lil Uzi Vert. Everybody on the block knows that shit ain't true. I think Bob's from the block though. I mean, if he's selling bricks since 1976, he the leader of the Crips from all the blue attire he been wearing on those new fit pics that Uzi been posting on Twitter. So I don't know if what Kid Buu is saying is true. Not to mention the fact that Uzi literally deletes like 50% of his tweets instantly within like 3 seconds of posting. So it's really nothing new. He's not deleting his tweets because they're wrong. If Cash XO hit you up, Kid Buu, there was an issue and they did legitimately think you stole their song. And I've heard the song before, Dead Roses versus Wanted You, and they sound so similar. I'm sorry to rain on people's parades here, but it's just true. Plus, Kid Buu may have exposed himself, or at least brought the attention towards himself from Uzi on Twitter, whereas Uzi would not have said anything if Kid Buu in like July or something of 2018, a few months after he dropped his version of Wanted You called Dead Roses that we talked about before, he went on his Instagram story. I'm not really sure where he posted it, but apparently he was trying to say that Nav stole his song after fans of Nav claimed that Kid Buu stole the song. And I think what he did, or at least what I'm reading or hearing, is that he went back into his old songs on SoundCloud, and since he's a SoundCloud Pro member, you can like edit your tracks, uploading a completely different song just in case someone like did a new master, but you can put in a totally different song and edit the title. So he made it look like he dropped his Dead Roses song before Nav dropped Wanted You with Lil Uzi Vert, when he really didn't. And again, the flows are just way too similar, and I don't think Nav stole Kid Buu's song. Him and Uzi are doing their own thing over there in XO. And to make matters worse, this same situation occurred with Trippie Redd and Kid Buu, in which on the Exclamation Mark album by Trippie Redd, he dropped a song called I Try, and Kid Buu apparently had a whole other song like that as well. Now, it's a little bit different situation because apparently Kid Buu was supposed to be a feature on that track with Trippie Redd, and then he cut him and just used the same flow. I'm not really sure who originated it, but if we're doing this twice, this same situation of copying flows, it just makes the situation more likely that you are biting people's flows on songs. And there you have it, Bob exposing Kid Buu. Both Bobs, that is, because I am as well, I guess, at this point. You love to see the drama with Uzi. You love to see it spitting his Bolshevik online. And so with that, it's your boy Bob Lamb signing off, exposing Kid Buu for something else in a newer video with Trippie Redd and again Lil Uzi Vert. So maybe that's why Kid Buu's a little sensitive around the topic right now. But that's coming later. Let me know in the comments if you think Kid Buu stole Lil Uzi Vert and Nav's song after listening to both of the tracks. Make sure to like and subscribe while you're at it for the latest hip-hop news, drama, and analysis videos, as well as follow me on all my socials in the description and join the Bob Gang if you with it. Also, I've been playing Warzone heavy lately, and I've been trying to get that win so I can put it on the gaming channel. So go subscribe to the channel, get ready for that win. It might take me a bit, but it's coming, I'm telling you. Peace out, people. Know what I'm saying? Brr.